Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to Get Ready with America. My name is SJ, and this month I'm getting you ready for next year's elections state by state. This video will be discussing Missouri, where they have an open Senate seat and, subsequently, 2 open House seats. My eye look will be inspired by the state mineral galena, which is part of lead and fittingly used in eye coal, and we're going to get a little experimental with it. If you want to watch any other 2022 state preview videos, I'll have my Votemas playlist linked below, where you'll also find links to more info about the elections in Missouri. Standard disclaimer, this video was filmed and posted in December 2021. I hope the vast majority of the information I'm sharing will still be relevant whenever you're watching this up to the state's primary date, but most candidate filing deadlines are far off and some states haven't finished redistricting, so something in this video could be outdated at this point. Check the state government links in the description box for the most up-to-date information. Let's get into it. Republican Senator Roy Blunt will not be seeking a third term in the U.S. Senate, inspiring lots of people on both sides to run. Democrats hope to get back a seat former Senator Claire McCaskill lost to Josh Hawley in 2018. There's an eclectic mix of declared candidates so far, with former state senator Scott Sifton, the only one with elected experience, and 6th district nominee in the last cycle, Gina Ross, the only other one with campaigning experience. I don't know how these folks are polling right now because everyone is way more intrigued by the train wreck that is the Republican primary. The current leading candidate for the Republicans is disgraced former Governor Eric Greitens, who was forced to resign a year and a half into his term after an indictment on felony charges for computer tampering and a sexual assault accusation. Also running are Reps Vicky Hartzler from the 4th District and Billy Long from the 7th District, Attorney General Eric Schmidt, and that idiot who stood on his lawn and pointed his gun at protesters walking past his house. Every declared candidate is courting Trump's endorsement, and that person is likely to win the nomination. Depending on who gets it, this seat could go from likely red to toss-up real quick. Missouri has 8 House districts, 6 Republican and 2 Democrat. As mentioned, the reps from the 4th and 7th are running for Senate, and the Republican primaries for those seats are stuffed with sitting state and county elected officials. In the 2nd district, both parties will entertain primary challenges to try to unseat Republican Ann Wagner. She's had to run thorough races the last couple cycles, and it'll be interesting to see if Democrats edge any closer to ousting her. The only state-level, statewide election this year is for auditor, and the only Democrat elected statewide, Nicole Galloway, announced she will not be running for another term in the role. She was the party's nominee for governor in 2020 and has opted not to run for anything this year. So far, Democrats have not fielded a candidate to run, making the Senate seat even more important for them to get so they can maintain some statewide presence. Half of the state Senate and the entire state House are up, and Republicans have majorities in both. Missouri's primary is August 2nd, and the deadline to register to vote is July 6th. Those convicted of a felony are able to vote once they've completed probation or parole, and the earliest you're able to register is age 17 and a half, as long as you'll be 18 by election day. I wonder if the clerk's offices have those calendars, like the ones in the convenience stores, telling you what your birthday needs to be to buy cigarettes. There's no early voting, and absentee ballots need an excuse. And that's the look. Please be sure to check the description box for the playlist of all my Votemas videos, as well as links to learn more about voting in Missouri. I'll be covering all 50 states and DC going into the new year, so check the playlist or stay tuned to learn more about your state. Please help the channel, the algorithm, and democracy by liking this video right down there and leaving a comment if you agree that the state of the Republican Senate primary in Missouri means we are in the darkest timeline. Subscribe to the channel so the next Votemas video shows up right in your feed. Thanks! I'll see you again soon.